Hi, I'm Stephanie. Thank you so much for watching my video. I am a full-time reseller on the Poshmark app, and then I also have my own website as well that I sell on. So if you like thrift hauls, what sold videos, that kind of thing, definitely check out my channel. Click the like button if you like this video, and definitely subscribe if you want to be notified when I make more videos. Anyway, I've got a thrift haul for you today. I went to my local thrift stores here in town. So Salvation Army and the Post is what they're called. One is called the Post and one is Salvation Army. And it was so lucky that over COVID, one of them moved across the street from the other. So it's super convenient to go to both of them, and I can park and just go to the both stores. So it's really exciting. Anyway, so I wanted to break it down for you what I spent. I went to two different stores. The Salvation Army, I spent $58, and in the Post, I spent $34. So $92 altogether. I've got 15 items for you, roughly $6.13 per piece, which is a little bit more than I like to spend. I prefer to be in the $5 range, but I got some really great things that I think are going to sell for the $20 to $30 range instead of the $15 to $20 range. So a little bit higher end, better quality materials. Anyway, so let me start with my favorite things is jewelry. That's always the first place I go in a shop, is to look at the jewelry. I feel like you can make the most money off those, and it's easy to ship. So this is just it's like a pearl-esque, I guess you could call it. So it's not real pearls, but the best part about finding pearls is if you find them hand knotted in between. That is a better quality. So this also has a really cool clasp. If you can tell, it is missing the piece that sits on there. So it's got this button clasp, but this part was actually, if it probably would have had a rhinestone or a pearl or something on there. I've got a bunch of broken jewelry, so I thought I think it was $1, I will try to fix it. If not, I will sell it as is. But this piece actually was meant to show. It's a beautiful piece. I sell a ton of pearls. I can normally get, I think, between $15 and $30 for a piece like this. So if you're not selling jewelry, definitely start looking into it. There is a group on Facebook that I follow. It's Texas Girls Jewelry Lovers, I think. I will link it down in the comments there. You definitely follow them. There's so much information. A lot of people post there asking about pieces and trying to learn. So if you follow it regularly, you actually learn a lot. And if you're stumped on a piece, you can post on there, and then people will comment. So this was a really cool one too. It had a bit of weight to it, and it felt like these are maybe seashell, abalone. I'm not too sure, but it just felt like a better quality piece. So again, I believe their necklaces are $2. So for $2, I think I can easily get 10 to 15 for that. Oh, this is actually my favorite piece coming up here. This is actually what I seen when I was walking towards the jewelry. Oh, goodness. So it's copper, which is super trendy right now. It is minimal with still being a statement piece. And it isn't higher end, like there's no name on it. But it does have this little, if you can see, there's a little thing on the extender. So that tells me that it's just a bit better quality. It wouldn't be a Claire's piece. It could be, you know, I'm not even sure. I'm still learning so much about jewelry, but when they take that extra time to put that bead or hangy thing on the extender, it normally is a signature of that brand. So beautiful piece. I think I'll probably list this for around 20 and take offers. Okay, on to the clothing. I do have a couple more pieces of jewelry, but I will show them to you afterwards. So this sweater is Invivia. I can never ever pronounce that right. I don't know if I'm right on that. So I believe they're along with Lululemon, or it is made by Lululemon. It's their sister brand or something like that. So it buttons up here. It does have a bit of wear, but I figure I'm going to give it a good steam and maybe kind of quiet down some of those fibers. It's a great color. It's in good condition. So I did check comps on this. I think I should be able to list it for between $30 and $40. Probably will only sell for about 20-ish, but I'll be thrilled to get that from it. It's got this cute little V here. Now I'm looking closer. I hope that is, oh darn it. Yes, must look better in the store. I will see if I can return that one. This one, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. They obviously did not know that this was leather because it was not marked to be leather. The buttons on it are just spectacular. It is vintage, but I don't think it's super old. I have to look it up. I bought it without looking it up because it was in such good condition and just a really great style. So, I mean, the buttons just go all the way down. It's just so good. Anyway, so I will look this one up. B and C, the color of leather. So I will try and see. Now this I seen on the wall and basically made a run for it. I have sold this before, or something very similar to this. So vintage, although it actually was made in my town, which is so interesting. It has a brand on it, but it's Mona's Hand Knit Original Medicine Hat Canada, and I live in Medicine Hat. So I thought that was really cool. It's actually a really heavy knit. It's got pockets. It's like a mohair. I couldn't find any tags for fabric content, so I'll just note that in the listing, but I think this will sell for a good amount. I pick up vests every time, especially outerwear vests, anytime I see them. This is an Only. I've had a lot of luck with that brand. Really cute piece. I mean, it's got the design on the back. It's in okay condition. I'll probably have to do a little lint rolling and pilling, but really pretty piece. Okay, so both of the shops that I go to regularly in my town, they have gotten a bunch of Banana Republic new with tags items, and they price them so high in the beginning. So I've been waiting and watching for stuff to kind of go down in price. So this wasn't new with tags, but I picked it up. It's Banana Republic. It's an extra small. I think it's perfect for going into spring. Trench coats sell really well. It's really a pretty one. It's navy, in pretty much brand new condition. So I grabbed that. I looked this brand up in the store and was actually really excited at the comps. Things were listed between $50 and $100. So it is a vintage piece. It's plus size too, which is so exciting for vintage. It's got this little tie clasp, and then it also has these great buttons. So as soon as I seen it, I'm still learning so much about vintage. I have a friend that sells vintage and she moved away, and so I feel like I have to pick up the slack and make sure to save those pieces that she's not there to grab. So I'm getting a lot more into vintage clothing. I have sold vintage jewelry for forever, but I'm still learning. So I thought it was a really interesting piece. It's got the flower on the inside and two patterns, really well done. This one, I almost did a jump up and down in the aisle when I seen this. So again, I have not heard of this brand, but I did a quick little search and things were listed really high. It is a wool coat. I believe it's even 100% wool. Yeah, 100% wool. So, except for, of course, the inner pieces here, but it is gorgeous. It's an extra small, but I mean, it is fantastic. I'm probably going to list this for between $50 and $60, I think, and then send out offers as people like it. So this, I couldn't find any comps on this. I couldn't even find anything to come up, but it's got a European sizing. It's in beautiful condition. It feels like a good quality piece. It's got this great belt. Going into spring, I think it will make a good addition to my closet. So it does have a bit of, it's 51% cotton. So it is a really good piece. I'm going to do some more searching, maybe learn about a new brand. Okay, so last clothing piece that I did find. So it's a Sun Ice, and it's a short sleeve little nylon jacket. The color was really good. I did research it in the store just to make sure, because right away I was excited. I thought, well, that's a great activewear piece. Again, going into spring. But I did research it because I don't know a lot about Sun Ice. I think I had a jacket by them back in the 80s. Anyway, it was a good. Comps were 50 to 60. I'll probably list it 45, 50, something like that, because the color is just so great. Anyway, last. Okay, I've got 2 pairs of shoes. These I was pretty excited about, and they weren't even priced that high. Joseph Seibel, I'm terrible with pronouncing, and they're a good size. I believe they are a 40 or maybe a 38. Yeah, they're 40. So great size on those. I'll probably list them 40 to 50. This, I have not checked this out. I was going to check out this brand before I did the video, and I got sidetracked. Very cute. They're in pretty much brand new condition with no real wear on the bottom. Probably not a big seller, but really cute, and it's a younger audience, and when I can bring a different audience into my closet, then that works out well for me. So just a couple more jewelry pieces. I got this cute bracelet. It is a Hinge bracelet. I checked to make sure all the stones were there, because you don't want to end up selling something. You just can't get as much if you're missing stones, obviously. So still only a $10 to $12 piece, but it helps bring bundles into my closet. This, I could not find any marking on this, but it's heavy. Like, it is a heavy piece. It's a thick lined piece too. So again, probably 12 to 15, but a really great design. And another bracelet, kind of like that lamp work. I think that's what I'm pronouncing correctly. Beads, glass beads. I always check the elastic on stuff like this. If it is a cheap quality, like stringy, it's almost like it's fraying, then obviously it's not a very good quality bracelet, right? But this one is a thicker, like one piece. Sometimes you'll find that the elastic is actually wrapped in a thread. So that's an even better quality bracelet, and just another way to tell if it's a good quality piece. This is actually really interesting. So it is a pendant, and then screw back earrings. So the brand name on this is Dafari, D-A-F-R-I, and it, I'm going to see if I can show it to you here. I've sold this before, so as soon as, I don't know if you can see that, anyway, as soon as I seen the style of the piece, I knew right away that it was a gooder. It's got shields, fleur-de-lis. It looks like something that a king's guard would be wearing. So, and comps, there's very little out there from what I found, and I think I sold the last piece for around $50. It was a full necklace and kind of a pendant similar to this, but it didn't sell quickly, but I did get a good amount for it. So definitely check out those brands that I've shown you. I'd really love it if you'd like the video. Comment below if you liked this video, if you have any thoughts on the stuff that I bought, or if you've sold similar items. Oh, and one last piece. Sorry, I forgot about this piece. I think I'm actually going to keep it. So I just love the color of it. It's Tristan. I think it's actually Tristan and Izuit, or again, I might not be spelling that right, but maybe this one is just Tristan. I can't remember. Love this piece. Oh, I tried it on last night, so I think I'm going to have to keep that piece. Oh my goodness, and I forgot one more piece. I'm so sorry. This is my first video I've done in a while, so I'm a little rusty. Look at the bottom of this dress. So I looked it up in store, could not find anything listed under that name, so I'm going to do a little bit more research. Actually, the more I thought about it, I thought maybe it was a costume, or like figure skating or dance company. I'm gonna do some searching into it. The material's not super good, but better than you would think. So I'm going to research that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!